So this is, in fact, the dashboard. We spent a tremendous amount of energy and resources and investments bringing this technology to our clients. This is, in fact, V3, and the platform has been around for 5 years. And just a little bit of background on it, this is 100% built on Salesforce.com. We leverage CRMA, which is also known as Tableau, and we're doing a tremendous amount of data analytics and calculations in the background. So kind of starting in the top left-hand corner, the vulnerabilities, that 60,000 is indicating the open critical vulnerabilities, not the total number of vulnerabilities, because we all know some vulnerabilities are low risk, others are very high risk. So in this case, you are seeing about 60,000 vulnerabilities. It's also telling you how well either Black Talon has resolved the critical vulnerabilities, or if you opt to address this yourself, how many vulnerabilities your network defenders have addressed. In this case, about 10,300 vulnerabilities. And unfortunately, how many new critical vulnerabilities appear in your environment, because this is a cat and mouse game. Your team or Black Talon does a great job at mitigating these vulnerabilities, and boom, the next scans hit, and guess what? There's a whole bunch of new vulnerabilities. Your cyber risk rating, right? This is one of the most powerful components of what we do. If you have multiple departments, or you have multiple locations, or you have a hospital and you have physicians' offices kind of spread out around your communities, you can break all of this data down to, your ER, to your first floor, to your second floor, OR, etc., and look at the cyber risk ratings for each of those locations, or you can look at them globally for your organization. So each of those areas could get a unique cyber rating, and then it rolls up to your overall org. So in this case, we score 11 for this organization, or I should say this organization scores an 11. Our risk rating goes from 1 to 100. The lower the number, the less risk you have. The higher the number, the higher risk. And it is calculating a lot of pieces of telemetry. What's the risk of the vulnerability? How long has it been in your environment? Is it internet facing? Is it known exploitable? Is it an open port? You get the idea. All right. So that is an evolving number. In the right-hand corner, if you are leveraging SentinelOne with us, we will track the number of threats we detect, stop, kill, network quarantine, all the fun terms in the cyberspace, so you'll have true visibility over time on that. In the middle, that is going to be your cybersecurity risk rating over time. So you can kind of see, how am I doing? Like, is my cyber risk increasing month over month? Is it decreasing? Is it ebbing and flowing, which is often normal? And how do I compare to other healthcare organizations? So that other line, you see kind of that solid pink line, that's you. That dotted line right above it, that is going to be the benchmarking from 2,000 other healthcare organizations. So in this case, this is all real data, by the way. We just anonymized it. This healthcare organization is basically following the trend of 2,000 other healthcare organizations. Okay. Moving down to the gauges, external devices with vulnerabilities. Depending on the size of your hospital, you might have 1, 2 firewalls. You could have hundreds. So what we're doing is we are showing you that 3% of your external facing assets have some type of vulnerability. In this case, this is a large healthcare organization with almost 900 external facing devices, 899 to be exact. How many actual vulnerabilities do you have across those 899 devices? In this case, there are 68. What's your external exposure? Right. So do I have exposed services? Do I have open ports? Well, in this case, yeah, you do. You have 131. So this is actually being pulled daily. And the reason we do this is because we often, through forensics, see a correlation between a port being open or a vulnerability on the firewall and a cyber event. Hackers can scan the internet, obviously millions of times every day. Or millions of devices every day, I should say. Sorry, reverse that. And if you have these open or exposures on your firewall, your internet-facing devices, they will find them, right? I see a lot of ransomware attacks where there was a firewall that wasn't patched properly. These open ports, exposed services. security through obscurity, the hackers will find all of them. The Black Talent Academy, if you opt to leverage our training platform for HIPAA and cybersecurity awareness, the data will be presented right there.